What's up? Welcome to the channel. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing Roblox. The name of the game, Grow a Garden. Everyone knows Jandel said that the Bone Blossom was going to be better than the Candy Blossom. So I'm going to clarify a few things here. I used to own a Candy Blossom until I accidentally ended up in a public server and I had my fruit stolen. And I was so mad that I planted every seed I owned and I shoveled it off completely. I didn't come back to the game until the Blood Moon event. And I came in at that point in time towards the end. So I know exactly how OP the Candy Blossom is. So I'm going to explain this. This Bone Blossom is far from beating the Candy Blossom. First, the Candy Blossom grows super quick. I mean, 10 times quicker than the Bone Blossom. So that right there alone beats the Bone Blossom all day. Yeah, I'm on my second try on getting another Bone Blossom. So here we are. We're going to compare this Bone Blossom. And I've collected a lot of these to compare sizes. This is really small compared to one that's on there, right? But it's really not. The Bone Blossom down there is around 41 kg. The one I'm holding is 39 kg. And I'm going to show all of those stats at the end of this video. Now, when you're growing the Candy Blossom, it is super quick. I've used over 15 master sprinklers and 15 of every other sprinkler besides the master sprinkler just to get this size right here. And I've also used some Robux and just grew the garden. Listen, if that was with a Candy Blossom, it's guaranteed with one master sprinkler, you're going to get a Candy Blossom at 50 kg or better with just one. Okay? Here are all of the Bone Blossoms that I have collected and grown to compare sizes. Okay? Because you can get a price. There's a faster method than doing it how I did it, and I'm going to show you that method towards the end of the video. I use growagardencalculator.net, and that is like spot on with all of the statistics that are in the game as we speak right now. So, one sprinkler on a Candy Blossom, they're going to grow back so quick you can shovel off the other plants that are small, the other fruits, and start growing another Candy Blossom. Not this one. It takes like 2 to 3 minutes to just grow one Bone Blossom. In that same amount of time, you've practically quadrupled the amount of Candy Blossoms that were grown. And you shoveled off and that you got rid of. Didn't even collect, right? The pricing. Now, what Jandel did say was that it would be better than the Candy Blossom. Yes, at a basic default, the Bone Blossom, it sells better as is bare naked with no mutators. It's just got a higher value than the Candy Blossom. So technically he did make it better, but not in the long run. In the long run, the Candy Blossom shreds the Bone Blossom by far. Okay? And I'm going to show you those stats in just a second here. Another thing that you have to be aware of is that you're not trying to grow a Bone Blossom here, right? And just sell it like that. You're not trying to do that. And if you were trying to do that and just sell them bare like this, I could still outsell you with a Candy Blossom. Just selling them bare with no mutations, right? So the Bone Blossom is still not better than the Candy Blossom in any way, shape, or form. Period. There's no debating it. Yes, you can say, oh, well, it is better because it has a higher price range at default level. Yes, I get it. But that's not better than a Candy Blossom. When you start throwing mutators on it, it's going to skyrocket into the billions. And shortly, in about another minute, I'm going to show you the statistics of growagardencalculator.net. One more thing. When you're growing a bone blossom, you're spending more Robux if you're growing your garden at once trying to get a big one, or you're buying more master sprinklers to do it. With a candy blossom, you're not using 15 master sprinklers at all to get one big candy blossom. It's not happening in any way, shape, or form. It's not happening. So here we go. This is worth $5 million at 39 kg. If we come over here and relook at this, that's roughly 41 kg for 6 mil. Okay, so now let's go to the calculator, and right here, default with no mutations, no nothing, it's 6 million. So this is the best that I could get it to on the calculator. But if we go to the candy blossom, same thing, same stats, same size, it's 18 million. Okay? It's 18 million, and you have used less master sprinklers, less of everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Everybody out there, stay safe, be blessed.